Is anyone from on top?
I think we should stick to the ground. Right, boys, here we go with the opening chukker of 6 in this first semi-final of the Cartier Queen's Cup 2015. And the ball is in play straight away. Who's going to win the first lineup? And it's Hugo Luz who gets a hold of it there. A little backhand by Hugo. Taken on now by almost in there. It's Topsy. Watanabe Par brings it forward. Facundo's gone for a pass, but Cassette was in there. And now it's Pablito Pierres.
Pablito, yeah, he settles on the ball now. We're just going to call him Top, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, from now on.
We'll go with that.
We might do Christian names for everybody, actually, because Hagen Das is a bit tricky as well.
Is that an ice cream?
Yeah, Pablito's found a bit of living room here. Oh, he loves it in the air, this boy. Here he goes. He's going to try and loop it over the top. And Facundo's just saying, well, yeah, you can do that. I can do that too. You know, it's old stuff. The cousins, eh? Do you think that brings an extra rivalry to today?
Well, I would think so, yeah. Family rivalry. But there you go. Now it's Pierre's going forward here. In behind him is Pablito. In front is Hagedorn taken on by Cassette. Backhand Cassette. And that was very, very necessary for Talandracas. Gonzalito with his first hit of the contest. Facundo's over the top and Sapo will get it back and Talandracas come forward.
Yeah, they're just feeling each other out at the moment, Greg, I think. As you go to the top. Oh, that's clever play there, though. Pablito just holding up behind. Bit of a car crash there. Zach's come in. Pablito looking for the clean goal shot. Hits a pony. That's always the danger there. And next shot. Not in. And here we come. Good defense there, Greg.
Very, very good. And Gonzalito brings it forward. Hugo's taking out the man to his right. That's Hagedorn on the grey. Backhand by Cassette was crucial as he turned it around towards the halfway line. And Pablo is free here. And it's Pierres. Come on, Pierres. Facundo's in behind. Out of the air. He's tapping this ball. The pressure on his offside there from Facundo. Still Pablo. He's about 30 yards out. And Gonzalito will come in and clear up here for King Power around the corner again. Stopped by Pablo. He's stolen the back.
Yeah, now he's taking a shot. And in front, lovely pass. I just think the last couple of times Pablo should have actually had the shot. But this time he sees his man free. Lovely approach shot there. And Sapo gets Talandracas on the board. And it's been all Talandracas, really. King Power haven't really, since the first round, haven't got over the halfway line, Greg.
You're right. They've lost it a couple of times too there. Facundo in there with Pablito. Hugo Luz doing good work off the ball, which he will have been told to do. But anyway, the ball is in play again over on the far side, and it's Top who brings it forward now. Can he go all the way here for King Power? He's got the break. Top down the field. They're chasing him behind. Facundo's up there as well. Top leaves it behind Facundo. Over the top, Facundo. And Pablito comes around the goal mouth, cool as you like, turns it around and gets the big drive upfield, trying to find Eduard Carmagnac, backhand by Gonzalito. Turns it around again for King Power. Pressure now. They're one behind. Pablito again is in behind, trying to get rid of it from the goal mouth, about 30 yards out, being surrounded by white shirts.
Yeah, again, Facundo went over the ball. There's a whistle. Greg, we're going to replay that in a minute, but it's a fairly obvious foul. But before that, Facundo went over the ball again. Now that's 2 or 3 times.
This is where I was coming back to the other day at the quarterfinals in Salkeld. It was very rare to see it happening.
Yeah. No,
so many times.
Who knows? Maybe he's got a little niggle or something. Just jumps in front of Pablito there, who had the ball. I'm really impressed with the amount of work that Zach's got through so far. He's created a lot of opportunities. But the other amazing thing, very simple foul that. The other amazing thing is, on that attack at Tops, did you see how easily Facundo just ran past the other people? It was like he was on something else. Not a polo pony.
Do you think...
Just went through the gears, and he went past 3 or 4 people as they're standing still.
Is there that much of a difference in the horses of Talandracas and King Power?
King Power have got some serious machinery.
Have they?
Oh, he's gone in too deep. Well, Top chasing from behind. Oh, that's a good hook, but here comes Pablito. Pablito bringing it up. He's going to go all the way and go hard. Oh.
That was an opportunity, John.
Yeah, just got away from him. He was so concentrated on getting past Gonzalito. that he ended up just overcooking the approach shot.
It's been all Talandracas so far, ladies and gentlemen. They're winning by 1 here. And the knock-in to be taken by Facundo. That ball shaving the post out to the left as Pierres brings it forward. Challenging him there will be Pablito. It's still with Facundo. Turning in behind him now is Gonzalito. Bring it forward. Facundo will take out Pablito, and look at the amount of space that Gonzalito Pierres has and the big white-faced chestnut. Now he lets it go. Big ride by him. Pablito's up there as well. Chasing Hugo loose. You can do a little bit of damage. The ball's out to the left-hand side. Here comes Top. Searching for an equalizer. Top 30 yards out. In behind. Oh, he didn't hit it. He went for the tap in. And it'll be taken on now by Cassette, who goes back to defend for Talandracas. Up front. As Hagedorn goes forward looking for the pass, and there it is, pinpoint perfect, but the bounce caught him as Facundo goes back for King Power and will turn it around.
Yeah, Hagedorn, he was free, and they shouldn't leave him alone like that. Facundo seemed to be quite relaxed about him having the ball. Out he is again, but this is going well wide. No. The attempted centering backhand didn't work either much, and here they come again. Gonzalito in there. Facundo. Now Facundo checks up. Got to get out of his way. Oh, sees Pablito coming in. Pablito has a go. They've blown the first fella. They've blown our man Zach. Not Pablito.
Didn't get out of the way there, John.
No, he just sort of held him out there.
Impeding the progress.
Yeah. So they were letting a little advance go, but no, he got out of there too late. So this will be a short penalty to King Power Foxes. Now I've had a message here from Ludo Piolsi. Says I sound great. Doesn't say anything about you.
Oh, there you go.
But he's
he would say that. He's a Frenchman.
He's that type. But he's saying.
What do you expect? He's a Frenchman.
He's saying the
it's
connection.
1-1 at the Guards Polo Club first semi-final. What else is he saying?
He's saying the connection is rubbish, but it's not our connection. We got a satellite dish here, Ludo. Ça va sans dire. We have a satellite dish here. So there's no problem with what we're sending out. Could be your connection at home. So a 1-1 game.
He hasn't paid the bill. That's what it is.
1-1 game. He sent me a picture which I couldn't download either. So we'll consign whinges go in the whinge box.
Right, here we go. Pardon me. Bowled in by umpire Dixon. The line out again. Possession is everything, and it's a little race across the field now. And here comes Gonzalito, who'll get control on this chestnut. The backhand is missed by Pablito over the bouncing ball. Gonzalito reaching back. Sappo will go in there as well. Just what's a mistake by Sappo? Can he go forward here? It's a race down to Queen's Ground. He goes. Facundo out of the air on the near side, couldn't get a hold of it. And Zach Hagedorn with an open backhand infield, only as far as Gonzalito. Maybe it wasn't a shot to take, and Gonzalito goes in there with Sappo trying to steal, and the umpire will bring him back.
Yeah, Gonzalito kind of overdid the tap, and then the ball got up in the air on Facundo. The backhander from Zach was a little short, and Top just happened to be dead on the line, I think you'll find. Well, it wasn't a bad backhander, but Gonzalito got a bit of it. And look, Top just happens to be on the new line, created by Gonzalito, and it was a goal, if that had been allowed to go, but it hasn't. And so once again, a short penalty in favour of the Foxes. Oh, it hit a horse. It was a good backhander. Hit a horse early.
The perfect backhander.
No, that was a good backhander. How unlucky can you get? Just caught a piece of the horse.
Facundo for 2-1, King Power. It'll be a little top in. There he goes. Full
40.
swing. 40 yards. Goal is good.
Put a bit more wood on that one.
King Power 2, Talandracas 1. Back to the middle. John, how important are these lineups to win?
Oh, essential. Team meeting before a game, you only really talk about three things. You talk about what you're going to do on their dead ball, what you're going to do on your dead ball, and throw-ins. Throw-ins.
That's the end of the first chukker, ladies and gentlemen.
Particularly against the Peers.
Is that right?
Yeah, because
you must get possession. We're here on the Queen's Ground, first semi-final of the afternoon here at Guards. King Power.
King Power Foxes. No, they're 2.
It's 1-1 on the screen. Don't know what the boys in the back are doing. It should be 2-1 King Power as the ball is in play.
Come on, guys, get with the programme.
And it is Facundo on the near side who steals it away from cousin Pablito. Backhand down the side, he sends it. Looking to find big brother Gonzalito, but it's over the side and out of play for a roll-in.
There we are, 2-1. 2-1, 2-1. Keep your eye on the screen, Greg. You're never going to believe where we're doing this from. We're doing it from the front of a transit van. A Mercedes van. Much posher. Lovely backhand. And here we go. Across the ground. Top. Running down on goal again. Who's in front? Oh, the next shot comes in. Hugo can't get there. All right. So back on the attack straight away at the beginning of this chucker. Just snuck ahead. Last play of the last chucker with the 40-yard from Facundo. And now on the attack. Got Talandracas pinned down on their own back line.
Cassette will bring it forward.
Hang on.
Pablito goes out to his right. Top is in front. Big drive by Cassette along the ground looking for Pablito in company with Gonzalito. Good pick up by Pierres. Pablito taken on by cousin Gonzalito. To the boards they go. He's giving him a hard time over there as he turns around and back inside. He's looking for the hook, Gonzalito. Pablito loves to hang on to that ball. Great stick work, great hand-to-eye coordination as Pierres goes into the opposition half. Still being pushed out to the side, though. Lots of work going on around him. This is good play from Pablito Pierres, John.
Very strong, very tough. Going to leave it to Sapo. Sapo goes for the pass to Pablito. But back there was Top. Hits the backhand, gets away with that one. And who we got there now? Zach. Nice backhand, however, picked up by Facundo. You kind of don't want to hit backhands when Facundo's back there.
You don't, because that's what he can do with the gentle stroke up. That was a good 70 yards, backed up by Lewis. What a drive by Lewis. It's high in the sky. Top's up there. He'll take care of Hagedorn. Here comes the Gonzalito on the near side.
Oh, what
We
play.
have a whistle.
What play by Hagedorn.
We have a whistle.
Sucked up enough, got back on the line, got the hook in. Created enough of a mess to get the umpire's call.
Gonzalito was down there, wasn't he?
Oh, we got that.
He was home and hosed.
It was 3-1. We got a 5B.
It's a spot, isn't it? Cassette.
Spot. So Sapo with a spot hit. Back in play, Sabaga set. Shows it to him, goes. Shows it to Top. Shows it to Gonzalito. Hugo's waiting now. Will Hugo be any more difficult? Sabo puts the hammer down. Oh, Facundo and Hugo have a bit of coming together.
Off the horse.
Wow, man. Still pressure, still pressure. Just a whisker wide. That's twice now. 2 let-offs for King Power Foxes. But Hugo is in trouble.
No, it's
Facundo.
He's limping. He's lame.
Oh, man. But did you see that?
I think he got knocked there by Sapo, didn't he?
No, he sucked up to deal with Sapo. And I think you're going to find that Hugo, who was internet connection. Bear with me, people. Hopefully it will load something in a minute. They're off. They're off. He's back up. He's made a stern stuff. Top swings, misses. Polito under pressure. Polito takes off. Sapo takes off. Hugo in relentless pursuit.
Backhand by Lewis is beautiful. As he's found his man, that's Facundo, who has a load of space to maneuver here.
Look at him.
Facundo
bringing it down. checks up, holds it on the boards, doesn't have to do much with it, just has to hold it there. There's a lot of work going on there between Zach and Gonzalito. They nearly landed in the camera. Facundo opens the shoulders, doesn't reach, met by Sapo.
Sapo picks it out of the air on the near side. Lovely play, Cassette. Lewis goes over the top. He's gone past Facundo as well.
He's got
Lewis
more horse.
there. Is he there? Is he gone? Is he off to the races? I think he is. Sapo Cassette now being hunted down by Gonzalito. The ball's out to the right-hand side. Sapo, little tail shot. Where's it going? Out to the right
Just
and wide.
wide by a whisker again.
Wasn't far away, was he?
Yeah. Looked like Hugo would take him. The little mare of Polito's just dropped the head and found another gear. Right, change is going on. And it comes. Facundo going to take it himself. Just pumps it up there to Gonzalito. He picks up on the near side. Takes it away from Pablito. All the bigs are in there together. Facundo thinks he's got the gas. Zach leaves him to Polito. Zach comes off Gonzalito. Edouard looms into view. Gonzalito, they're working this one nicely. Gonzalito all the way, all the way, all the way. And there it is. That's the difference at the moment. King Power Foxes, more clinical. First chance they've had this chucker. And it's a goal.
It's the first time that we've seen the two brothers really working together, John, isn't it? Because they've been losing it and leaving it behind or whatever. And that's the first time they've gone all the way from one end to the other, clinically, neatly, goal.
Yeah, and there seemed to be a little bit of confusion between Zach as to exactly, and Polito's exactly, who was going to stay with the ball, who's going to stay with the man.
Where they were going and who they were going to.
And Polito got through him. I mean, Gonzalito.
Polito from the lineup lets one go. Zach on the near side with the pickup. Hugo Lewis is going back there with Cassette out of the air. Cassette, beautiful. Here comes the next shot. Cassette. He's had a go from distance. Where's it gone? It's in the gum out. Zach Hagedorn. Oh, my word. What's he done? Big opportunity.
Sure, there were a couple of things in there.
Was there a whistle?
There could have been a bit of whistle. There were a couple of things in there. First, there was an issue with Sapo picking up the ball to begin with. Then that next shot went underneath both horses. And then Zach comes in, seems to be okay. But was he foul hooked? No, they're giving it the other way.
It's Facundo.
I thought that Zach was better there. I'd have to see that again, but I'm a little bit at a loss for that call.
Pierres has gone past cousin Pablito.
And
Facundo takes him out to the right, and Gonzalito is through.
Buys him the time and gets him the other side. Gonzalito lets it go. Tops up the front. Zach picks up the ball. Good work there. Oh, pumps one up. Pumps one up. Facundo goes back, returns it in kind. First to turn, Sapo.
Out to the right, he sends it open backhand, looking for Zach again. He's using the number one here.
Whistle.
Pablito's over the top as the whistle goes in behind. What happened there, Mr. Horswell?
I would say they blew top for dipping in and dipping out. But we'll have to have a look.
Jason Dixon's dropped a penny. So he dismounts to pick it up.
That's the way they're going.
$60 yards, John?
Could go all the way, yeah. They're heading out towards the boards, the other side of the halfway line. They marched a long way.
Cassette sets himself up. He'll take the penalty. He's been striking them well through the course of this tournament. Extremely well, actually. Lovely hitter of the ball when he's on form is Sapo Cassette, especially from the dead ball and those 60 yards. Penalties that are crucial to win games. He's not happy with what he's done so far. He's looking for he wants a tee, if he can get one. There it is. Just look at that. He's happy now on Cassette. This is for 3-2. They can't afford to let King Power get ahead too far here, especially early on in this game. They don't want to be chasing, or the boys in white will be comfortable.
Players at this level, on this stage, 2-3 goals, that can happen in moments. In fact, we've seen a fair bit of that. Teams going 3-4 down, coming back, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, it'd be nice to get this. We're coming to the end of the second. Get one on the board. Anyway, nicely balanced. Mayor going in nicely. He's relaxed his arm, had a couple of swings. Up and down he goes. Up in the air it goes. And
he's put it wide, John.
Pulled it.
Wow.
Just pulled it. There's not, you know, the wind's from that direction. And as I thought, end of the second chukker. So all Talandracas in play. Facundo, fast one down for Gonzalito. Polito takes off. Fast. Saw that Gonzalito had a lot of room. Just pushed that one right again though. Backhanders in. Oh. Polito to Sapo. All the bigs together. Facundo goes in. Does enough just to slow them down. They're having a little chat about it. Sapo goes to Facundo. Gonzalito waits for Polito. Polito. He's going away from goal now. Tries to bring it back the other way. Oh, just tickles it behind Gonzalito. Tops in there. Ball's in the air. Oh, saved on the line. Did the whistle go? Yes. I think it did. Jason Dixon explains. Facundo explains why he thinks he's wrong. But he ain't going to change his mind.
Clever from Pablito Pierres. He loves that dribbling and taking men on. Doesn't matter who they are. His confidence is sky. He's 10 goals in America, 10 goals in Argentina as well, John, or no? 9 here.
Yeah. No, did he go up last year? I can't remember. But Sapo scores that one. Can I tell you, when the second man comes in, so he's mano-mano with Gonzalito. He's pushed it that way. All right?
Yeah.
He now can't take it the other way. But when the second man comes in, it's like a whole new set of rules. And actually, he prefers the second man in because now he's nailed on to get a foul, which he did. So you're often, you know, if your big's in there, you're often better off just leaving them to it.
3-2. Cassette wins the lineup. Talandracas again coming forward here.
Eduardo.
Several in the second chukker and indeed in the first. The score could be a lot different. And now it is Facundo. Now what will he do with this one? Will he let it run? Will he go?
He's going.
Yeah, off he goes. Look at this now. He's gone past Pablito out to his left. There's a big drive sent down towards the target. And he's gone clear here. He's on a quick one. He's out to the right though. Can he keep it in play? Next shot. Here it comes. Across the goal mouth. Where's it gone? Just wide. And that wasn't far away.
He's obviously feeling comfortable. Bit better with the ground. He was never going to do anything else but take off with that. Unfortunately, the approach shot went a little far and a little right.
Cassette for Talandracas will bring it forward on this magnificent ground here at Guards Polo Club. Top is out to his right. The number 1, King Power. As Cassette sends one up over the halfway line. He's searching for Pierres. Hagedorn's in the mix there as well. And Pablito gets a spot of play. Hugo Lewis.
Diggle it back. Who's there? Top. Gets away with it. The next shot doesn't go where he wants it to go. Shepherded out there for Kundo by Sapo. Palito turns. Polito. And Gonzalito plays with Zach. Zach gets him in the end. Hugo Lewis comes through. Zach takes off. Hugo Lewis got too much gas. Hugo Lewis in the air, looking good. Hugo Lewis all the way. Hugo Lewis. Hugo Lewis. What a goal from the one goaler. As soon as he got away from Zach, he was just head down over the ball, focused. Lovely goal.
Very, very cool from the young man, John, hey?
Yeah, no, nothing,
very
nothing
cool.
But admiration for him. He is a guy who's making a difference both on and off the ball to this King Power Foxes team.
Look at that. Just lovely strokes. 6-7 yards in front of him. He knows he's on a fast, comfortable horse, and away he goes. Slots it in the middle as they line up again.
Beautifully done. Worthy of an 8, 9 or 10 goaler, that goal. Nicely done, and it's 4-2. And Polito's in the way, and someone comes across. Gets in the backhand. They get away with it. Facundo picks it up. Gonzalito in there hard. Facundo between them all. Facundo gets away from Polito. Facundo opens up. Hits a long one down. Top chases. Top in front of goal. Doesn't put it out. Puts it across. It's going to be a tussle between Lewis and Sapo. Lewis makes him hit it short. So Facundo gets round, rides the hook, gets out in front, comes across the goal. He's got someone in front of him, someone behind. He's checked up, he's got control. He's through the traffic. He's got the next shot. Rejected.
Sapo out of the air, can't get it, left behind by several of them. Now Pablito's there. Defensive role here for Pierres. And there it goes, he lets it go. He's looking for his man up front. Edouard Carmagnac's there, going back will be Top. Backhand nicely done. Does enough to find his man there. Facundo goes over the top, but coming in was Hagedorn on Gonzalito.
Yeah, good play by the 4-goaler. Facundo unfortunately couldn't pick it up because he had time to. It meant that Gonzalito had to. If you look at it here, it bounces across the ground. Facundo's fine. Zach turns round. Facundo's moved it a bit, but not enough, according to the umpires.
We'll just see now exactly how much he did move it. Yeah, he got him now. 50-50?
Yeah, they could just easily not blown that. However, the end result is a makeable penalty to Talandracas. They trail by 2 here in the third. No, 5B it is, sorry. And it is Sapo. Top lets him through. Top now comes to worry Polito. Polito fires it through. Sapo goes fast. And there's Zach working hard, but Facundo's got the line. Facundo. Zach's in there. Gonzalito's in there. He looks up, sees someone free. Who does he see free? Top.
Top will be taken on by Polito. Top, over the top, and it is Pablito. Did you like that, John?
Over the top.
Was that a bit Irish?
Forgets the ball, leaves it behind. Yeah, anything but the pun. Okay, nice move there.
Look at this. He loves it, doesn't he?
Wriggles round the corner.
He loves it.
And he's left Gonzalito behind. Look at that mare. Gonzalito is struggling. He's struggling, and Facundo's struggling. They've been out there a while. Oh, how unlucky is that? Facundo gets the ball. He's not going to want to run this unless he knows something we don't know. No, he's been eaten up. Oh, how lucky is that? There, you see, he gets rid of it. No gas left. Let's see if Top can take it down, get a goal or knock it out, and then we can change pony. Top in front of goal and
Across the goal mouth.
just wide. Look at them swarming in. Look at them all. They've been out there a while there. There's going to be no one left
Changes
to take the
all
knock in.
around.
You look.
Cassette's on his own out there. Gonzalito's chasing. Carmagnac's there as well. And there's the drive upfield towards. Where's Pablito? He's not there. It is.
Well, that was Sapo.
That was Sapo there. That was.
It was Pablito. Not Pablito. Polito.
Polito. What am I
His
saying?
dad's
Polito.
called Paul. Paul Ito. Lively shot.
Bell's gone.
Sapo back. Oh,
Hagedorn. Beautiful pickup.
Zach straight on the end of Paulito's mallet. And up for the pot. No, look. Oh, no. Is he going to cause a sandwich? No. It was close, though. And there goes the second one. And that is half time. No, it's not. Yes, it is. We've had a bell. We've had a horn. Why are they still playing?
They can't hear it, John. That's why.
For heaven's sake.
You're talking too loudly.
I apologise.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The end of the third here at Guards, and King Power are 4, Talandracas are 2, and what?
Two gaps that are wafer thin. He's going to have to do a bit of that in the second half. 4-2. Nice sunny day. Not a lot. Well, it's a good old crosswind.
What are they going to have to do here, John, to get back into it?
What
Have they not been doing?
Well, something different, because they're knocking on the door, but they're not doing much with it. Polito goes. Now he's through, but he's going to have to go from there. Now he's going to want to turn.
All the cousins
in
in a heap.
Appear is powwow. I'm afraid he did a few too moves too many. That will go against him. Though there was a foul hook by Gonzalito in there somewhere. Did you notice that?
I did, believe it or not. But it's going to be to King Power, leading by a couple here.
Okay,
Here we
look
go.
at this.
Look, there's the foul hook right there.
Yeah.
Pierres lofts it upfield. Facundo from the back. Over towards brother Gonzalito, big brother. Polito is there. Now it is Facundo who's made space for himself. That's this little mare just counter forward, checks up on the halfway line. He's gone past his man now. That's Polito, who's chasing him behind. He knows brother Gonzalito is in behind again. Oh, has Polito stole it from both of them? Whistle.
Yeah, I'm afraid. The dreaded Circulo. He went round that one, and he was between the two, and they just played him all the way up. They showed it to him. They went, they stopped, they played it again, went, they stopped. By the time they get somewhere down near the 60, you get a bit desperate to get hold of the ball, and that's when that sort of thing happens.
He
I'm
was
afraid.
played like an old fiddle, wasn't he? Look at that.
Yeah, he just kind of lost it
there
under
you
the
go.
horse, and Gonzalito just waiting there with the stick lifted. What's this, 40 or 60, do you reckon, Greg?
I think it should be a 40, shouldn't it?
Uh-huh. Let's have a look. Looks like it's
No, I'm wrong. It's 60.
60.
It's high, and it's straight in. Beautiful strike. He makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Yeah, and whereas Tothers have missed one.
Absolutely.
It's a difference. When King Power have attacked, they're probably running at about 60% conversion, and Tothers are running at about 30.
5-2, 3 goals in it. Ball is off again, and Facundo could get a break here. And off he goes. Look at this, he's gone. He looks behind him and sees it's Sapo chasing, but Pierres will go to goal here, all in his lonesome. Facundo, oh my word, that's what he was doing the other day, and that's what I was saying to you earlier in the programme, John.
Keeping it a bit too far back.
Polito trusting to bring it away as Gonzalito backhand across field looking for Facundo again, taken on by Sapo.
Zach. Oh no.
My word.
You got to look left and you got to look right when you're crossing the road, Greg, or you get run over by a big truck. Oh no, no, no! Let's have a look at it from above. In they go. Good play, Sapo. Rags it there. Not enough change of line.
It was Hugo Lewis who did the damage for King Power.
Off they go. Facundo. Oh, look at him in there. Look there. Ball doesn't change direction. That was Seis of Uno and half a dozen of the other. But it makes no difference. Partying on the agony. Partying on the agony.
This is turning into a bit of a counter now, John, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
At the minute.
It's a long way back from here.
6-2. Talandracas got to do something sharpish. They can't let these guys get away any more. 4 goals and top whistle cassette.
You'd almost say they've got to score from here.
Getting that. Foul for Talandracas.
I've worked out how to use Twitter now, Greg.
Have you?
Yeah, I think
Here's
so.
again. Top going in there. The ball. It was Sapo's all day long. Halfway for Cassette to bring it forward. Talandracas now. You need to do something sharpish here. Trailing by 4. Semi-final. And he's going down the field up the centre. Still with Sapo. Don't be surprised if he doesn't have a go from here. Left beat, no. Still with Sapo. Tops in there. Facundo looks to steal it. And he thought he did, but the umpire is going to bring him back.
That was clever, you see, because Sapo bought it. And Polito allowed Gonzalito to take him wide. And, yeah, I'm not sure. Allow Gonzalito to take him wide, comes in behind. So off they go.
But Facundo just turned right in front of Sapo as he was coming forward.
Yeah,
no?
but
So
I think it was the other fella in front.
Okay.
Got on top of the ball. Probably. Was what was blown. Yeah, he was banging down a goal. So, predictions. Yeah,
Well,
they had to score from here.
He has to get
and they're going to score from here. They're going to get one back. But they certainly didn't want to start this chucker by going 2 goals down in the chucker. They need to start winning chuckers.
30 yards.
There
Goal
you go.
is good. Sapo.
Yeah, 6-3. So, is it the comeback trail? They have not, in truth, opened it up once. Talandracas. They've not gone on the run. King Power have. And, you know, they're just incredibly wary of the horsepower. Right, that's stuck somewhere in the middle. Gonzalito comes round. Polito takes. Gonzalito meets. Polito takes. And who's off at the front?
Edouard.
Edouard
on,
goes to goal. The backhander's in.
Oh, Sapo couldn't get it under the whistle in the goal mouth.
Let's have a good look at this. So Edouard's away, bearing down on goal. It's going to go in, but somebody's back there, just gets a bit of wood on it, and a foul blown on Sapo.
Spot white, King Power. Facundo.
Oh.
Polito tried to steal it.
Oh, a little nibble.
Facundo lets the horse run now. He has a bit of space to maneuver here. Out to his left is Zach, and he's up to the halfway line already. Sapo goes back to defend it, takes out the man, gets the backhand infield. Good play, Cassette. Great play, Cassette. Finds Polito, looking to come forward and make it 6-4 here. They need to do something pretty quickly here. John, Polito has the call.
Oh. Big ride off. Big ride-off. Falls to Polito. Polito on his own backhand. This is the mare he played earlier on that he thinks not going to run and then ends up running. He's coming back for Kundo. He's in there. Gonzalito got a double handful. Great backhand. Great backhand. Sapo brings it round. Looks up, waits. Heads to goal. Top. Gonzalito held by Zach. Gonzalito somehow gets back in. Zach, front of goal. And he gets it. Well done, Zach Hagenor.
6-4. They're back into it here, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like a little bit of a runaway for a moment. Trailing by 4. They're trailed by 2 now.
2-all the chucker.
And this will be Hagedorn's goal.
Yeah, it takes no prisoners there, Zach. Lashes it home, lashes it.
Off they go again from the lineup. Polito gets it now. Talandracas on a bit of a roll here. Halfway through this 4th chucker. Surrounded by Lewis on one side, Facundo's on the other. Out to the left is Top, and still Polito. He loves this, thinking around with the ball, bringing it forward. It's not that pretty, but it's effective, and he's gone past Pierre. Does he? No. Good play. Big ride-off by Facundo. The backhand out to the side, over the boards, and it'll be a roll-in.
Lucky break that. If that had stayed on the park, Gonzalito looks like he's got some power and some petrol left. Facundo mops up. Top's there. Top. Hugo. Facundo. Tidies up. Gonzalito comes round. Facundo takes the man away. Allows Gonzalito time to look up. Waits for them to come past. Always left it to Edouard. Edouard's asked to leave it by Sapo. Sapo under pressure from Hugo. Hugo. Sapo's still in there. Sapo in the air. Is it running wide? Got to straighten it up. Sapo straightens it up, but not enough. Not enough. Goal judge looked undecided, Greg, but that was out. The bell goes. Don't think we got a whistle. An umpire did raise their arm
it's the end of the
at
4th.
one stage. And that's the end of the 4th chucker, and we are how we were. Yep.
Not the start to the chucker they wanted. Talandracas.
No. They need to be down the other end. Oh. They have really upset them. They have.
They're bringing it further.
I think there was a play off the ball, which if we get a rewind,
Now.
maybe from above. Does he actually push him across the line or go across the line himself? No, somebody said something. I would have to think that somebody has said something else. So here we go. This is definitely a goal scoring opportunity for King Power Foxes. A double jeopardy. And what is he? 2-2. What is he now? 3-3.
Yep.
3-3.
Perfect strike again from Facundo Pierres. 7 King Power 4, Talandracas.
Doesn't happen by accident, you know.
Huh.
When he was with Jean-Francois de Couve,
When they won the Gold Cup.
when they were at Emsworth, he hit 200, 300 balls.
You're kidding me.
I promise you, the pitch looked like there'd been a very large hailstorm.
Off we go again. Now, Talandracas. Paulito looking for 7-5 here. Has he left it behind? He has. He has to reach the ball. He's not going to get there. Backhand top gets a little bit onto it. Paulito again, but Facundo was there, and so was the umpire, and the whistle has blown. What happened there, Mr. Horswell?
I do not have a clue.
Well,
Okay, so he
at least
leaves it
you're
behind.
honest.
Top comes through, okay. I think they probably blew this bit here. Okay, so he checks up, sucks back, nearly gets cleaned up by those other two, and then Top coming in, deemed to have put him off his backhand. Spot hit White. But it all springs from the fact they don't like him much at the moment. Takes a while for that thing to turn around. Edouard has a dibble. And there goes a whistle. Oh dear. It is getting a bit off the ball, it's getting a bit tough. Umpires confer. And they're going the other way. Where are they going the other way? They're going to throw it in.
It's a roll in. And Facundo's having a chat with the umpire. He's not a happy camper with the decision.
They go from being delighted 1 second to disgusted the next.
Despair sets in.
Disgusted. How could you do that to me? Yeah, he did sort of wander in, wander out. Huh?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Edouard there couldn't get a hold of that one.
Yeah, he sort of kind of. But it's a throw in. Bit of noblesse oblige there. It's out to Facundo. That's going back where it hurts. Top's going in. Oh, well done. Well done, the hook.
Whistle. No goal.
Man, just when you think we're getting going.
And it's Talandracas who have the penalty, and that
Sure.
won't count.
So look here. In he goes. Straight across the front.
In front of Sapo.
Yeah.
And the team brings it forward. Sapo Gasset got the foul and has the ball. Talandracas 7-4 to score. Need to do something now. As the ball is sent up towards the halfway, he's let it go. He's looking for his man up there. That is Pierre. In comes Hugo Lewis. Backhand is missed.
Jesus, do you see that?
I did see that. Wow.
I'm not sure that's going the way that. Who pushed who in?
We'll
Obviously,
see that
the
right now. It's
King Power pushed them in.
they're going to the King
This,
Power
this,
goal.
this is going to be an open goal. If it's as bad as I think it is. No, actually,
Didn't look that bad, did it?
they just blew Gonzalito. I thought there'd been a bit of a crash. And it was the Talandracas player moving the King Power player across, which is the moot point whether that was a foul or not. But they're moving up and they're giving it to Talandracas. All the weights go back. The greys stay, so we'd have to say it's a 40. At least. But they're 1-0 down this chucker, Greg, and they need a W. They need a W. They've got to have a win this chucker.
Well, they have a chance to equalise in the chucker now, at least.
It's not that long left.
And make it 7-5.
It's not that long left, this chucker.
There's been quite a few fouls, hasn't there? Penalties. We don't have a screen with a clock on it here, ladies and gentlemen.
So we're about to see the clock.
Here we are now in a sec.
We're going to get a sneaky look.
I reckon about 3 minutes.
3?
3.
I don't think it's that much.
We have 5. What are you talking about? Told you there's loads of fouls, Mr. Horswell.
Must be broken.
It's 7-5. You always have an excuse, don't you?
Must be broken.
It's 7-5.
It's been
Man
broken
alive.
for weeks.
Right, this chucker is drawn so far 1-1.
Almost fallen asleep.
Talandracas. I tell you, I commentated all these games in the Gold Cup. Very, very happy to do that. And Talandracas, I should say, King Power, have played fast open polo in all their matches so far, and this is the first time I've seen them not really opening up just yet. They have done more so than Talandracas as Top picks that ball up, but compared to other games, it's been nowhere near. As Facundo has the call taken on by Sapo, who almost comes off his horse. Facundo whips it under the horse's neck. Polito is chasing. Top is up there with a bit of an angle shot infield. He goes over the top. As Polito goes in, so too Hugo Loose over the top from him. Backhand Polito looking to find his man up there, and that is Zach. Down the side he goes. He's Zach coming forward, but he's stopped by Top, who gets a nice backhand, and Facundo can do so. Oh, Edouard over the top from him, and surely Pierre is... No, he's off. No whistle. And look at this. It'll be a little stick and ball in the park for Facundo Pierres. And they don't want to let this guy do that because he's going to punish you big time. It's 8-5. King Power by 3 again.
Even he didn't believe it. You're going to look round he made.
Well, he'll take it.
But it wasn't one of them. They went in like a fighter squadron, 2 abreast. We'd have to roll back a fair way to see that one. But they were certain they had something. Oh, there's people off the ground. I love it when this happens. The people arriving late, a bit offside. It's always a mess. This is slowly dripping away from Talandracas. But as if the clock's right, they have a multitude of minutes remaining. Sapo under pressure.
Oof.
Under pressure. Gonzalito's got it. Oh, flicks it away. Ooh. Hugo doesn't pick it up. Probably shouldn't have hit that one. It's left. Oh, look. How did he get that? He had Zach on one side. The big coming with the ball.
Look at that play from
Edouard. He managed to reach in. No, Edouard, he looks to me like he has the ump. He looks like he's
grumpy.
He's said to himself, the only person that's going to turn this round is me. And he's really getting stuck in now.
Right, Gonzalito.
Whistle there.
Oh, did Zappo get him turning, John?
Look,
hard to say.
Says you can't turn the ball in front of someone who is engaged. Okay? Now, if you accelerate from distance and line them up and hit them like that, that could go the other way. He's not engaged, comes in, catches the back end. There you go.
Good call, Mr. Horswell.
There you go. It's
it was actually dangerous play from Sapo, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's the Sank Bis.
Facundo looks like he wants to rock and roll a little bit here as he comes in with a little bit more intent than he has done. And here we go. Pierre is down the side. Pierre is, he knows he's on a quick one. He's gone past Sapo. He's gone past Hagedorn. It's Pierre's. Oh, my word. And that's why he is 10 gold. And
Hugo
that's
Lewis's
why that
goal.
Is just
That was
amazing.
Hugo Lewis's
Great
goal.
play by Lewis, but he knew, Facundo.
No, Hugo Lewis's goal. He looked up. Hugo Lewis was locked on long enough, and he saw that he could get past Sapo. The first person was Edouard, but Hugo, he just had Sapo wrong-sided for long enough, and he decides to set off.
And he's changed onto the little black mare. She can rock and roll as well.
On the solo run.
Facundo.
The little black mare.
Yes. Do you know this horse, John?
Yeah, she's the one, the Irish one, that Jackie and Santi Torre Guitar made in Spain.
Well, a bit of quality in there from Ireland. What, you'd expect nothing less, would
She's
you?
an Irish thoroughbred.
Well,
She's
there
only
you go.
small. She might be a relative of yours, but this is one-way traffic now. One-way traffic. Everything's falling for King Power. Backhander comes in. Right.
Where's Gonzalito going?
Certainly not on the line.
He didn't have any play there, did he? He went
No.
in at right angles.
So, 2 goals down this chucker. Certainly a very long chucker.
For the difference, lots of whistle. It hasn't opened up at all.
Holy shoot. No, he had nothing.
Cassette needs to do something pretty sharpish here. He's gone past Top and up the centre he goes. He's looking around to see where his mates are.
Do you think Top's hoping that one day one of them will miss it?
Something like that.
Huh?
He's gone out to the left now. He's gone past Facundo. Or Facundo's still there on a bit of a counter. And there's the big drive by Cassette. Gonzalito goes back to try and stop this one. It's out to the left of the goal. Backhand by Pierres. Where's his brother? Here he comes. Backhand by Zach. That was necessary. Oh. And he's found Palito in front of goal. Don't mess around with it, son. Have a go. And he's lost it again. In comes Sapo. Surely. Goal. And they've got it. They had to work for it, but they got it.
Great backhand by Zach.
Absolutely.
Dead on the line. Facundo tried to get one of those I'm 10 goals fouls because he came hard but up the wrong line. The umpires didn't buy it. Fell right to the stick of Polito. Gonzalito maybe has a dibble. Umpires play advantage. Sapo scores. And it's one back. And still plenty of time on this fantasy clock. Salis in one. Oh no!
Here we go. Here's a little Irishman now. What can you do here?
He was on the good
flat
side.
Back, and there's a shot infield. Gonzalito comes in for the backup. Sapo's there along with Hagedorn. Look at Gonzalito. Oh my word, that's very, very good.
Nailing the coffin.
Gonzalito Pierres double figures 10-6. And that's the end of this chucker, ladies and gentlemen. The 5th and the Queen's Cup first semi. And it is 10 to King Power, 6 to Talandracas. And watch this.
What did I tell you about the good side, the bad side of the throw-in?
There you go.
That was Facundo's good side. Ball comes rushing through the throw-in, and he picks it up and goes off stick and Morley.
Easy. So they were 2 going behind going into the 5th, and now they're 4 behind. That was another 2-goal win in that last chucker for King Power. Total 10 to them, to King Power, 6 to Talandracas. But it's not over yet. There's 7 minutes to play as Hugo Lewis brings the ball, but it's stolen away by Polito Pierres. In goes Gonzalito with Facundo there also. Coming, it's still with Polito. Left behind now for Cassette. Still with Sapo. Trying to come in field. Facundo misses. Still with Sapo. They need to do something quickly here and get the first goal of the chuck if they have any chance. Infield he goes. He still has it. There's a lot of traffic there. Sapo, Gonzalito, did he have a play? No, he didn't, say the umpires, and he's 5 yards from the goal, if that. Gonzalito has a chat with the umpires, and Sapo worked hard for that. He blew, and the house finally fell down.
He did. It's hard work. But there's still 6.5 minutes left, so... Pretty clear cut. Spot hit Talandracas. 10-7. Took advantage of the traffic there, Sapo. Weaved in and out. Used Top as a screen for a bit. Hugo was in there as well, used him for a bit. Just managed to keep the 2 bigs on the other side away from him for long enough to get down to where it really hurts.
Here we go again in the centre. As the ball goes in, who's going to win this lineup now? This is Pierres.
Zach's back on the grey. Doesn't get the turning penalty. Oh, what a lucky boy. Zach's checked up because he's lost the ball. Pony kicks it with the back leg. Fired down. Doesn't go where he wants it to. Sapo, nice open backhand. Polito takes off. Nothing else left to do.
Can he do some damage here? He has Facundo and Gonzalito. The ball's left behind. Zach on the grey. Tries to keep it going. Looking for Polito. Facundo on the near side. Brings it back towards his own back line for the moment. Zach still chasing. That Grey's done a lot of work as the backhand will try to find big brother Gonzalito. But first on the boards will be Sapo. In field he goes. Will he go have a go for the next shot, John, here? He's a bit far out, isn't he?
He's going to take it round the outside, round the outside. But there is Facundo.
He's got it.
Oh, Sack.
What a shot. Was it Sack?
In. Yeah.
I
Sack on the grey, was it?
I thought it was Sapo's next shot
Was
that
it
got
Sapo?
that.
Sapo.
We'll see that in a moment.
When he went round the outside, round the outside.
I thought it was coming at some stage. Here we
I
go.
thought Facundo had it. No, he looked at it.
Watch.
What a shot.
What a shot. Oh, man.
What a shot. And now we're back to 2 goals. This is decidedly more interesting. Have Talandracas up the tempo, Greg?
They have.
Or have Foxes just sort of
They have up the tempo.
relaxed
for sure.
a bit?
Ooh.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Finally, the whistle.
There's about 10 fouls there, wasn't there?
Oh, man. And he's put it on the spot. His brother's taken off for a pass. He couldn't hit the first pass. He couldn't hit the second pass. He couldn't hit the third pass. Polito's come round. First, Zach gets underneath the shot. Then Polito comes round. Then they come round again. Oh, well.
Pierre haven't scored yet in this chucker. King Power. 2-0 to Talandracas as Facundo will take control here.
It's on fresh horse flesh.
He is. He is.
He's on fresh horse flesh. He's going to look for somewhere to go.
Dangerous. There's
Oh.
look at this.
Is it?
It's wide.
Yeah, playing the clock. 3.5 minutes left.
Sapo from the back line now. Will he run this? Well, he can't afford to be standing too still, but this because they're 3-2 behind, and he's let it go big time now. Where's the pass gone? Who's up there? Edouard on the grey. Into the other half of the field he goes. Facundo's in behind him. Edouard Carmagnac couldn't get the next shot. Facundo takes it back towards his own goal. Going in, Polito with his mallet raised. The whistle is silent as Facundo goes into the corner deep in his own half. Polito has stolen it away, John.
But Gonzalito's in there.
Ooh, where are they going with this?
60?
Gon-
60,
it
60,
is.
60.
They're going change. Look. He got him.
Sandwiches. A sandwich.
Sandwich.
2 brothers and a cousin. There was no hesitation from Pete Wright. Quite correct. And this, if it goes in, is your 1-goal game. And when they get back to the middle, there will be at least 2 minutes remaining. It was like Facundo was trying to wind the clock down, took it back, took it out to the side, and Polito just ghosted in.
But this is the first time in the game that we've seen Talandracas open up even half speed, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, this
well,
chucker.
no alternative, really.
Well, yes, but I mean, it's worked for him. It's working. If he can get this
There
now,
he goes.
this could be. He's got it. Wow, what a shot from Sapo Gasset. Beautiful penalty. It's 10-9, ladies and gentlemen, the first semi-final here on the
It's-
Queen's ground.
It ain't over till it's over, and this one is far from over. 10-9. Who would have credited it? End of the 5th chucker. Talandracas were down and out. They were soundly beaten.
This is the most crucial lineup of the whole game. Edouard Carmagnac, oh my word.
He wouldn't let it
And look
lie.
at Sapo having words with the umpire. He no happy, no contento.
No.
Gonzalito got him.
Right. If he hits it this first time, I would eat my sombrero. This is clock winding down time. Look, you can stay there because Gonzalito's got you. You're going to have to send someone to me, you know? No one's come.
Now Sapo's chasing.
Sapo's there. I'll just check up again now. Oh no, the show and go. I can see the goal now. They're both in there. Cool as a cucumber. What's happened?
Well, Gonzalito went in on Polito. Polito thought he had it, and the umpires are having a chat about it, but it looks like, from my point of view, Gonzalito may have got him. Correction, it was Lewis.
Ooh.
Hey? Hugo
Ooh.
coming down the line.
Looked fine to me. Fine and dandy. Hugo Lewis scored a great goal. And although he won't actually hit this, he's about to score this one. Young man out there making the difference. Been relatively unemployed for a couple of chukkers. Just had to come in, sort it out for the big boys. Give them the open goal. Gonzalito.
And that's the killer.
Cool, calm, collected. Or the 3 C's, as Roger Carlson would call them.
The 3 C's.
Cool, calm, collected, pops it through, and not enough time left now. 11-9, and I would say we're into
less than a minute.
Minute and a bit. Minute and fractions. Hello, my public.
Off we go again. Talandracas must win this line out and get back to the middle quickly. And Sapo has the call. Gonzalito will go in there, but Sapo checks and turns, and he has space up the middle here. Out to his left is Hugo. Big right off again by Lewis. Very good play from the young man as they check around again. Sapo goes across field. Cassette. Lewis is chasing. Sapo being pushed out to the left-hand side. Lewis still in there. Has he done enough? He has. Lewis. Paulito's there as well. Paulito will bring it forward. The clock's winding down. 11-9 to score. Facundo doesn't have a play. The whistle has gone. Pierre's, Paulito that is, PP, was going forward to the target. Now, we have no idea how much time is left on the clock. Can you see that? No, we don't have a clock down there. Here we go again. Yep.
Yep.
Got him, John? There's a minute.
1 minute. Got to score it. Get back to the middle.
There's enough for a lineup.
30 seconds left. The ball will go in.
Stranger things have happened. With a minute remaining in the polo game, that's for sure.
With 5 seconds. Remember the 15-goal final the other week?
There you go. I seen the last chucker over at.
I've seen a house fly.
Prince of Wales final. Jamie Morrison and that punch, and Satnav Dillon.
There he goes.
6 behind going into the final chucker, and they won it 15-14. That was a comeback, wasn't it?
Certainly was. Never say never say never say never say never. 1 goal game. Back to the middle. Half a minute. Here come the weights. Ball in play. Facundo off the back.
Oh, lost it.
Oh,
Zach. Polito must do something here pretty quickly. Pierre's, he's got to hit it. Pierre's, he's checking up, and he can't do much with it. There he goes. There's the shot down towards the goal. It's out to the right. Pierre's goes back. Facundo will clear it out to the boards, and that's the winner. It's as good as a winner, because there goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen. The horn is gone in a game that didn't really open up, John. It was only maybe the last chuck a little bit, but it's congratulations to King Power. Commiserations to Talandracas. Good comeback effort. John, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, yeah, Comfortable win, King Power. Took their eye off the ball at the end a little bit, but not the best game I've seen this Queen's Cup. And I'm hoping for something much better in the next.